Hey, Beyond the Road family, I need you to come on in. Come on in, Beyond the Road. I need you all to. I need you all to come in. I need you all to come in and share this video. Share this video. Good evening, Ronnie. Hey, baby. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And I need to talk to y'all. I'm pissed and I need to talk to y'all. I I I'm having a hard time, and I said to myself, let me use my platform as an outlet to release and be encouraged. Um, of course you are. I need to vent. I need to vent, and I'm pissed. And let me give my disclaimers. Let me give my disclaimers because I'm so pissed off right now. Y'all share this. I want as many people to see this. I want as many people to see this. Cause I'm just gonna help some brothers tonight. I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Yeah, I said it. I'm pissed off. I'm mad. I'm upset, and I'm on fire. I'm on fire. However, 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 Eloise, call your sister. Call your sister and tell her I'm on. I wasn't coming on tonight, but call her and tell her to come on if you can. I'm pissed off and I'm mad. Let me give this disclaimer now. Beyond the Robe is a podcast that I have created. It's a jumpstart of a book that I am writing. It's an autobiography about myself, but I'm gonna be writing another book. There's a lot of untold stories that need to be told. I'm so let's get into it. You can follow me on IG at _ Beyond the Robe. Subscribe to my YouTube page, Beyond the Robe Podcast. This podcast was created for moments like this. We have talked about so much on this podcast, from dysfunctional families to molestation to divorce to sex to marriage to domestic violence. And tonight is personal for me. It's personal for me tonight. It's personal for me tonight. So I'm letting y'all know now that you may hear some things. You may be made aware of some things that just may be a little uncomfortable. But at this point, I don't care. I don't care. So many people use their platform for the wrong reasons. And I've taken and chosen to use my platform for the right reasons. I wanted to use my platform to encourage, to uplift, and to build. But I need the encouragement today because I'm pissed the hell off. Listen, life can make you bitter or life can make you better. And I choose to allow life to make me better after I had chose for it to make me bitter. What I've come to realize is that offense is a choice. You can choose to be offended. You can choose to be bitter. You can choose to be better. I feel so sorry for fathers, good fathers, who are really truly trying their best to be the best father that they can be, but they have a mother that choose to purposely make life a living hell for them. We gonna get in it tonight. I don't care who get mad. I don't care who unfriend me. I don't care who all you supposed to be, all you called to all you. I don't care. The truth is what it is. And too many times we keep just throwing the truth, sweeping it up under the rug. And I'm not doing it no more. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I'm tired. I have truly endured so much hell and hatred. It's ridiculous. What I have experienced in these last 2 years of being divorced with a woman that I thought was integral, that I thought was this saved woman, it's ridiculous to really truly know what I have experienced in these last 2 years. Let's go back. And I'll bring you up to date. Okay. Let's go back. As you all know, my ex-wife left me 2 weeks after my grandmother died, a week after we buried her. We laid in the bed. I seen her looking at comforter sets, and I asked her, was she buying a comforter set? She lied to me and said she was buying it for her mother. Come to find out, she had already signed the lease and everything else, and she left. Took stuff, left. Never had a conversation about anything with me, about nothing with my children. My children were never sat down to say, hey, mom and dad, we're going through this divorce. Mom and dad don't see eye to eye. Mom and dad, are making this decision. Excuse me. I wasn't coming on because I wasn't feeling well. But I have to. I spent my entire life trying to make somebody else happy while I was suffering and feeling like I wasn't enough. I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't spiritual enough. I wasn't handsome enough. I wasn't enough. I spent so much time getting beat up. I'm sorry. I'm sick, but I'm having this podcast today. When my ex-wife left me, I thought it was over for me. I went into the bitter stage, okay? The one thing that I stood on and I stand on now is that no matter what, I knew that I was going to remain a good father. I was there when my children were born. I covered my children. I taught my children how to ride bikes. Many of you saw the videos of me doing homework with my son, going over sight words. I was there. Many of you watched the videos of me being at my son's basketball game. I pride myself on being a good father. There's enough bad fathers out there. My father, I don't know what he like. All I know is he wasn't there for me. He didn't teach me how to shoot a jump shot. He didn't teach me how to dribble. He didn't teach me how to ride my bike. He didn't teach me how to tie my tie or tie my shoe. He never read me a book. He never paid for a tuition. I never got a birthday card. So I made up in my mind that no matter what happened between me and Mrs. Ash, I was going to remain a good father to my children. They didn't ask to be here. Okay. Excuse me. I'm sick, but I'm going to use my platform because I need encouragement tonight. When she left and the divorce was final, she got thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. We just sold our house. Everything was so strategic. Everything she did was strategic. That was the base of the marriage. Everything she did was for her benefit behind my back. She got thousands of dollars. Not no 5, 10, 15, 20. She got thousands of dollars. After she took her money out the account, she moved into this apartment or house or wherever she lived. Now, mind you, let's go here. She lived there for over a year, and I never knew where my children laid their head. If anything ever happened, I didn't know where my children was. Didn't know where my children was. The agreement was to meet in the middle to exchange our children. Come to find out, after I found out where she lived, the middle was 2 minutes from her house. So I'm driving all the way from Huff to Lakewood, thinking that I'm in the middle of where she lived. It was 2 minutes from her house. Okay. I'm remaining a good father. I got my children. Anybody who knows me know that I always have my children. How many times have you called me and you didn't hear my children in the background? How many times have you came down to the church and you didn't see my children down here with me? I always have my children. They're mine. They belong to me. God gave them to me and her, not her husband, me and her. Okay? Okay. All right. I'm giving her a cashier's check every month. Every month. I'm giving her a cashier's check every month. Every month. Without fail. Now, let's look at the obvious facts here, okay? The obvious fact, because see, everybody have always justified what she did, what she's doing, everything. The whole marriage, counselors and everything. We would have counseling sessions with people that I thought we trust, only to find out when we hung up on the phone, they were telling her something totally different. And then wonder why I don't want to have counseling sessions with them anymore. Because you say one thing, but then you turn around, according to her, and you say something else. Okay, fine. I'm giving this money without fail. On top of me giving this money, I'm paying an $1,800 rent payment and a car note that she left me with. To God be the glory that I could afford it. So I'm paying rent, I'm paying car note, I'm paying utilities, still giving God his due, and giving her money every month without fail. Without fail. Now, in her stage of finding herself, that's what we gonna say. You know, finally, but let's call it. Let's just be real. In a stage of you doing you and being who you really are. She finding herself, you know. She in this place. I got my kids. You working second shift. I got my children 3 times a week and the weekends. You out partying, sleeping around, going out here, every time I look around, you out of town, you at this bar, you with this person, you doing you. And I got my children. So I asked a simple question. Here was the question that I asked. Give me custody of my children. Obviously, you're trying to live your life. You're trying to figure it out. You got your dream job at the news station. I got them 3 days off the week for that. I got them every weekend because their father's a pastor, so they need to be with me. That was the agreement. I don't need my children sitting under nobody else's word. I train my leaders. I trust them. This is where I want them to be. You might as well give me the kids. Let me have the custody. I got them 3 days out the week and the weekend. That'll never happen. That'll never happen because of these unrealistic views of what I'm tired of. Listen, this is for you, baby mama, wife, ex-wife, whoever you are. Get over these unrealistic views of what life should look like. That's why marriages are dying now, because you have these unrealistic views. Who said the wife gotta be the one to cook? Maybe she ain't good at cooking. Who says the wife gotta be the one to clean? Who says the husband gotta be the one to take the trash out? If he gone and the house stink and the trash is running over, you take the trash out. You don't sit there all day in filth because the man do that. I'm tired of these unrealistic views of what marriage, relationships, a man and a woman's supposed to be. It's not real. You do what works. So because naturally, the mother should have her children. The children should be with the mother. I couldn't get my children. I couldn't have custody of my children when I got them all the time anyway. 3 days out the week and the weekends. And the 2 days that you were supposed to have them, one of them days they at your grandparents' house. So naturally, while you out here doing your thing, you only seeing your kids once a week. I never said a word. You know why? Because I understood that we go through these seasons, right? I understood that maybe she needed to find herself. Maybe she was tired of playing the first lady role. From what I hear, that was just a surprise role to anybody that she ever got anyway. Because who she showed herself to be after the divorce is who she really is. But okay. So, here it is. I'm being a good father. Well, I have a conversation and I say, well, hey, we need to discuss this monthly payment. I'm giving you this month. Now, mind you, I still got to provide for my children outside of that money. See, I wasn't that father. I didn't give money and say, well, I paid your mama, so you got to deal with it. Tell your mama to get it. No. I gave your mother a check and I did my part. 2-3 pair of shoes each. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of clothes just at my house. Getting on the phone, hey baby, the kids need this. My ex-wife handled this. I got you. Tell it, hey, I got you. I ordered it. It'll be here. I'll bring it to church Sunday. I'll send it to your house. What you need. I'm doing my part. The moment I say, hey, we need to talk about this. I'm giving you this money, but I got the kids. We need to talk about this. Here's what happens. Here's what happened. She went down to the courts because I said we need to talk about this. I'm giving you a check every month. I got my children 85% of the time, if not 90%. Why am I paying this money? It should be hey, when you got them, you take care of them. When I got them, I take care of them. If there's a big expense, a tuition, or something that we need to go half in on, let's do that. Nope. went down to the courts. I got the papers in my safe right now. On a court document. Know what she did? She told the courts he didn't, he don't contribute to his children. He don't contribute financially. What? I've given you a check every month since the divorce. You lied on a court document. You literally lied on a court document. I have every single receipt. Why would you do that to me? Because you wasn't going to give me the check for this month. I haven't missed one. I haven't missed one check. But because I said we need to discuss this, so now I go down to court. And now I'm officially on child support. Yeah. Officially on child support for my children that I take care of. I don't need no court system to tell me to take care of my children. I'm integral. I take care of my children. I take care of my children. So, okay. Let's fast forward. She gets married. Okay. Congratulations. All right. She gets married. Even in the marriage, I support her through the marriage. My children come to me about concerns, and I encourage them. Hey, well, give it some time. Hey, that's your mom's husband. Hey, I encourage them. I don't discourage them. They're babies. They're innocent. They're next to be here. I encourage them. Support her through it. Try to talk to her. Give her a heads up on different things and different issues. I said, listen, I need you to be accommodating. I need you to be accommodating. I am accommodating to you. You said that Mondays and Tuesdays are best for you to not have the kids because of your work schedule. Okay, no problem. So every Monday and Tuesdays for a year now, I have my children every night because this is best for your mom. I said Friday night, shoot my podcast. That's going to be best for me. Can't accommodate it. Complained about it. I said, hey, it's 7 days in a week. You needed 2 days. And I'm accommodating you for that. You can't accommodate 1 day? 1 day, just one. Just one. I said, hey, I don't think this is fair. I don't think this is fair. I said, listen. Every time there's something going on in your husband's family, you alter our arrangements. Now, because I'm fair, I'm okay with that. But at least talk to me. I mean, is that not fair? Am I tripping? At least have the decency to say, hey, I know you're supposed to have the kids this weekend, but I got to take them to a party. I got this, that, or whatever. It's my father's birthday, whatever. Be accommodating to me. Nope. She just do it and send me a text. Kids won't be. I bring the kids to you the day after the tomorrow. Well, how do you know if I didn't purchase tickets to WWE? How do you know if I didn't purchase tickets to the Cavs game? How do you know if I didn't purchase tickets for them to go ice skating? Why are you not accommodating? Please don't do this. It's an inconvenience. Every Monday and Tuesday, I have the kids per your request. Let's stick close to the schedule as possible. Been asking the same thing. Same thing. Okay, it's Friday. My children are at my house. Hey, it's Friday. What y'all doing here? Mommy dropped us off. Mommy dropped you off? Yeah. She said if you can have personal date time with you and Miss Ann, she can have personal date time with her husband. But this is her day. This is her day. I have to work around her schedule. Okay. So I call her. Let's be an adult. We have children. This is always an issue. Call her. Hey, you busy? How you doing? Okay. Hey, listen. We keep running into this issue. I've asked you to be accommodating to my schedule. I don't think it's fair. You know, I'm accommodating to you on Mondays and Tuesdays. You know, I just really don't think it's fair that you do this. You alter the schedule when there's something going on in your husband's family. You just do it. You don't talk to me, whatever. She instantly cuts me off. Well, after the day, if you don't want to be accommodating to me, you don't have to be. Well, why wouldn't we be? What do you mean? What do you mean? You don't have to be. I thought about it. And every Friday is ridiculous. Every Friday is ridiculous. I have a right to be with my husband. No one said you don't have a right to be with your husband, but you should follow the arrangement. I'll be doggone if she didn't put him on the phone. Now, let's go back, okay? This is the same woman. First off, you and your husband didn't have those children. Me and you did. Look at them. You can tell. Me and you had those children, not you and your husband. Now, the baby you push out for him, let that be the child y'all discuss. When it comes to mine, he has nothing to do with this. But this is the same one who told me when they were engaged that I was going to have to go through her husband when it comes to my children. I'm their father who have not missed a beat with them. Gotta go through your husband when it come to my children? I met you when you were 15 years old. I married you at 20 and had 2 children. And you meet this man on whatever dating app or whatever, you marry him after 2 months, whatever, I don't care. And you tell me I gotta go through your husband when it comes to my children? You must be out your mind. So he gets on the phone. Hey, hey, watch how you talking to my wife. This ain't your wife. This my woman. Good for you. Good for you. She was my wife for 13 years. I can tell you the ins and the outs. Good for you, bruh. This has nothing to do with you. Jackson and Jocelyn business is mine and hers. Nothing to do with you. Now, you know what you should have done? You should have said to her, hey, sweetheart, I respect this. This man called you calmly, trying to get a resolve, and you say out your mouth, now you right there so you hear, you say out your mouth, well, if you don't want to be accommodating to me moving forward, you don't have to be. So you just admitted that you haven't been accommodating. And instead of you saying, hey, it's a whole lot of men out here that ain't getting their children. Want y'all what? You want to make yourself feel better. Hey, don't you be talking to, first off, your wife cut me off and started getting loud. So you want to make yourself feel better. Hey, if y'all gonna come to a result, because all that yelling, listen. Listen to me, y'all, when I tell you. Y'all better pray for me. I am soliciting your prayers tonight. Pray for me. Because what's not going to happen, that ain't going to happen again. I don't disrespect you. I don't get on the phone with you. I don't. When my children brought issues to me, I didn't call you. I went to their mother. I went to their mother. I ain't cut for this. This won't happen again. I don't know what's going on with these new age women. Y'all need to really check yourself. A real man. See, here's the type of man that I am. I'm the type of man, I don't want to be with a woman that I see blatantly disrespecting their child's father. I don't care if he ain't never did nothing for them. I don't care if he ain't been in there. I don't care. The fact that he birthed them, you owe him a tad bit of respect. There's not a time I get on the phone with her, she ain't cutting me off. She ain't getting loud. Y'all see all of this godly holiness stuff. Know how many times I've been called out my name? How many times I've been told to pull up what she'll do? Are you kidding me? This is not what we even own. A post get made about me. A post that was a lie. Let's start there. I'm being called an abuser. When you were the one putting your hands on me. Spitting in my face. Spitting in my face. Because you got caught talking to somebody that you swore up and down you didn't, only to find out that you done went out to Benihana's with him after we done got divorced and you dumb took a picture with him. You mad at me? And you spitting in my face? And you think that the disrespect is going to continue? Put your husband on the phone to make himself feel better? Whatever is going on between parents, I don't care if you've been married 20 years. It ain't got nothing to do with a spouse. Check your wife. Your wife cut me off when I called mild manner. Your wife started getting loud with me. Talk about and realistically, every Friday was ridiculous. Well, every Monday and Tuesday is ridiculous. But I do it. I preach every Sunday. Mondays, I want to wind down. I want to relax. But to accommodate the mother of my children, I do it. Pray for me. Pray for me. I've had multiple people come to me and say, man, I need to apologize to you. I allowed what I heard, what I seen post, what I thought to have this perception of you. And then they said, but you know what? I was privy to a conversation. I heard a conversation she didn't know I was hearing. I seen her out in action with my boy at such and such and such. And man, I apologize. And I'm not doing, listen, I ain't perfect. I made my share of mistakes. Sure I did. But guess what? When it come to Jackson and Jocelyn, never missed a beat. Had a man come to me and tell me how she laughed and bragged about how I wasn't a good father. He said, "Whoa, what you said on Facebook, he was a great father." Oh, did I say that? Showed me the screenshots and everything. He ain't a good father. What? I can't allow this to make me bitter. And don't get me wrong. Oh, I was pissed. I'm going to let it make me better. I'm going to let it make me better. I'm going to let it make me better. Because the one thing I know is the truth. I lost members. See, ooh. I've had people turn their backs on me off the persona of who they thought she was. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so beautiful. Oh, how could he? Oh, we heard this. Don't know the half. Don't know the half. I beg y'all, if you are a divorcee with children, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your children is to try to develop a good relationship with their other parent. When we first got divorced, I stated over and over again, it don't have to be like this. We don't have to make this ugly. This don't have to be ugly. You would never think we knew each other, let alone was married. Whatever you're going through, this is for the man or the woman. And you have children. Your spouse have nothing to do with that. Now some will say, well, he got a right to defend his wife. There was no defending her. He should have corrected her in love. Oh, babe. This man, he was cool as a cucumber. You cutting him off and getting all defensive, and then when he clapped back, now you want to be the husband. Hey, who you think, man? Don't none of that. Believe me when I tell you. None of that bother me or scare me either. At all. Oh, you a pastor. You supposed to rise above. I did. Because what I could have done was put my GPS and went to the cemetery and visited with my grandmother. I could have done that. And fussed and all. That's what I could have done. Was put my GPS at the Cleveland Memorial and just went and sat with my grandmother. But I just didn't. That's what I could have done. Listen. I ain't gonna let this. I'm not gonna let this make me bitter. I'm gonna let it make me better. I'm gonna let it make me better. My only prayer is that before it's too late, she really get it together. See, because December 26th of 2009, I never thought I would be divorced. So while you are creating this atmosphere with your husband, be very careful. Be very careful, because as you see, husbands and wives can come and go. You got to deal with me either until I die or the Lord call my children home. It's a long time. Long time. Long time. I pray these women and men, if there are men out there like that, get it together. Be real. Be real. We have this form of godliness, but just jacked up on the inside. Be real. Be real. Get help. Go get some real help. We need to lean on God. We need to develop a prayer life, and we need to go talk to a therapist. Newsflash, moving to Atlanta ain't gonna give you a new start. Getting remarried ain't gonna give you a new start. Whatever things you're doing, thinking that it's gonna until you fix what's broken on the inside of you, and what was broken before the alleged brokenness. See, because it's easy for us to mask behind the noticeable things to say this is what broke me. But the truth is there were some things that was already broken. Pray for me. I'm going to be better. I'm not going to let it make me bitter. I'm going to be better. I'm going to be better. But I'll never talk to her husband again on the phone concerning my children. That's a public service announcement. That ain't gonna happen again. I would. Let's do better. Behind the Robe family. We got to do better. We have to do better. I won't be bitter. I'm going to be better. That's all I got tonight.